Welcome to the Early Gothic Era, the next age in Rise of Cultures. Of course, there is much to look forward to with this era, including 44 new technologies, with half being tied to the new culture, which we'll get to soon. We're getting 3 new workshops. The jeweler will produce fine jewelry, the alchemist produces ointment, and the glassblower produces lead glass. Guess it's finally time to say goodbye to the carpenter, scribe, and spice merchant. You've served us well. In addition to this, though, the entire capital city is getting the standard set of upgrades, with the units getting a new look and a boost to their overall combat stats, which we will need as we'll be fighting against Richard the Lionheart and Osmond I, 2 very powerful leaders. Make sure to level your wonders prior to aging up. Another thing you'll want to look out for when aging up is the sheer quantity of coins, food, research, and goods needed to move through the research tree. This era will cost close to 5,000 research points, over 400 more than the cost of the High Middle Ages. So I hope you got a decent supply. But enough stalling. Let's talk about the new allied culture, or should I say trading culture. That's right, some of you may already be aware of this, but allied cultures have been changed. Rather than developing a new city from scratch with each subsequent era, we'll now trade with new cultures through the city harbor, a brand new unlockable feature. It will function somewhat like a city on water. You'll have your harbor houses, which grant seafarers, which basically function as the harbor's workers. You'll use them in combination with ships, which you'll get from placing shipyards in your harbor. Finally, you'll also want to place a few warehouses in order to store the new goods you'll be collecting. Now, in order to actually get these goods, you'll need to send out your ships on the brand new Seamap, which you can access through the Allied Culture window, or by clicking the building in your harbor. The Seamap is somewhat unique. There's different trade posts scattered throughout the map that you can send your ships to trade with the new trading cultures. As most of you are aware by now, the first culture we'll be trading with is the Ottoman Empire. The goods they'll be offering are wheat, pomegranates, and the 2 new exotic goods, confection and syrup. In order to actually send ships out for these goods, you will need aspers, the harbor's currency, which are produced by harbor houses and the Ottoman's ship. Once you're able to send out a ship, you will have to wait a while before being able to collect the goods. The trading posts themselves can also be upgraded to increase their goods output. This will require aspers, Gothic goods, and most importantly, trade post keys. You'll get these through researching various technologies. As you continue growing your trading empire, you will eventually be able to unlock expansions, which will not be cheap. These give access to more trading posts with much better goods output. Now, I think it's finally time to address the elephant in the room. What about the wonders? Well, I do have some bad news here. It doesn't seem like there are any plans to release the promised Arabian wonders with the Early Gothic Era. It seems that their plan is to release them separately, so we'll just have to continue waiting. As for what comes after the Early Gothic Era, we don't know. The tech tree takes us right up to where we research mechanical clocks, which originated somewhere between the 13th and 14th century. So we will just have to wait and see where that takes us. Before we go entering a new century, it will be interesting to see if any final changes are made before it hits live. Will you be aging up to the Early Gothic Era? Or what are your thoughts on the new take on trading cultures? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, I'll see you all next time.